What's going on, Birdland? That was a convincing win up north in Canada. Coming back home, them O's are looking good. Look, AL East games are never easy to go out and play, especially on the roads. Now, the Orioles went up in Toronto and absolutely took care of business in this 4-game series. They go 3-1, and honestly, all 4 games were pretty convincing in their favor. I know they got away from them, last night, and they kind of gave the game away. Toronto had 3 hits and ended up winning the game. But we won't go there. You know what? It's baseball. It's 162 games. Those kind of things happen, right? They went up there and absolutely took care of business. I mean, we'll get into Ryan Mountcastle. That dude's passport, I guarantee you, is revoked from ever coming back to Canada to play the Blue Jays game. Myself was critical kind of heading into this series. Some of the Orioles were really slumping, and offense was just dead cold, right? They went up there and put up 46 hits in 4 games, right? And they faced some really top-quality pitching. Kevin Gossman, Kikuchi. I'm sorry if I say that name wrong. The Jays starters are top-notch, right? Their bullpen, great. I haven't watched them all year. I don't know if they're pitching well. I just know their names, and I know the stuff that they bring. Great pitchers, right? And they went up there and put up 46 hits. And that was with, Cowser first 2 games. My boy Cowser's going to turn around. Don't worry about him, right? 46 hits. Let's focus on that, right? And that was with a couple guys going over. 46 hits. If the O's can keep that up in every series and average 10 hits a game, they're going to be going places. The pitch is going to kind of start to figure itself out in the bullpen, but you start putting up 10 hits a game, that's impressive, especially against a very good pitching staff like the Jays. What I really want to take away, Jack Flaherty came in this 4th game of this series, and he was everything that we needed in a trade, right? He had that veteran presence. He went out there, he threw the ball hard, he threw the ball strong, he threw the ball accurate, and he got himself into some trouble, right? That first inning, 2 guys on real quick, he got out of it. Right? Later in the game, the 5th, 6th inning, 2 guys get on, he gets out of it, right? Those are the things that our young staff need to see. They've been watching Kyle Gibson all year do it. That's one thing, right? Now when you see another guy coming in and doing it, that's another shoulder that you can go and lean on and be like, hey, in this situation, what are you doing, right? Kyle Gibson and Jack Flaherty are going to elevate these other starters, Grayson and Bradish and Kramer. They're going to make these guys throw the ball better. They're going to make the bullpen throw the ball better. Jack came in and threw his hardest mile per hour of the season at 98. A couple times, I think they said he hit 98. The slider was sharp, the curveball was good. But the biggest thing is he kept his composure, and I think the young guys need to see that, right? Kyle does it, right? It's one thing to see one guy do it. It's another thing to see 2 guys do it. And it's not that. And Jack's not even old, right? Jack's 27, but Jack's been there, right? So Kyle has been there. They've been in the postseason. These 2 guys are really going to, together, are going to elevate the Orioles pitching staff. I'm really excited down the stretch. Jack's going to have bad games, right? He's not going to come in here and be a Cy Young winner immediately. He's not going to go out and do what he did today every single game, right? Jack is a career, mid-3s to 4 ERA kind of guy. He's going to pump the ball down the middle. He's going to stay in the zone. He's going to throw strikes. He's going to go deep in the ball game. And that's all we need, right? Get us to that 7th inning. We don't need that starter coming out the 5th and the 6th. We need him to go to the 7th, right? Because then the back of that bullpen, they're going to shut you down, right? And that's what the Orioles need. But coming in here and see him and pitch like that today against Toronto, I know Toronto's scuffling a little bit right now, right? They're a great team. A great team. I knew Springer's scuffling. Losing Bichette hurt real bad. Vladdy's scuffling a little bit, but they're a team at any minute they can just pounce on you and boom, right? They're putting up 15 runs a night. That's the kind of offense that they have. A great team. And just underachieving a little bit. But if they figure it out before October, I don't want to play them. I can tell you that. They got talent, right? And that kind of speaks to what the Orioles did going up there and have done all year, right? I think I read earlier that the Blue Jays are 2-15 against the Red Sox and Orioles this year. 2-15. And they're like 58-35 against everybody else. That speaks volumes, right? Are the Orioles the better team right now? 100%. If you wrote the 2 lineups down side by side, are the Orioles the better team? No, not even close, right? I think the one thing that Toronto lacks is leadership and chemistry. And the Orioles have tons of that. We won't go there, but back to it. Toronto is a great team, right? And to go up there and go 3-1, that's good for baseball. Camden Yards better be packed this weekend. If you guys have made it this long, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. We're Pigtown Sports here. We cover the Orioles daily in these long-form videos. For the shorts, I love web gems, right? I make as many web gem shorts as I can. If you're into that kind of thing, use that sub button below. And then also use the comment section. Let me know your expectations going forward this season. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.